Why has defenseman Jeff Petry's game gone south recently?
Jeff Petry was so good earlier in the season. And I think one of the things with Jeff Petry is nobody's harder on Jeff Petry than himself. And I think when he makes a mistake or if he makes a screw up and it results in a goal, I think he gets down on himself. And Claude Julien has spoken about this in the past also. I think he can't get over it and let it slide. As defense in the NHL, you need to have a short memory. And I think he has a long memory at times. And I think in that way, he's his own worst enemy. I think he lets things bother him longer than they should. Jeff Petry's, you're around him, he's the nicest, he's the kind of like a guy you want your daughter to marry, right?
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy, but I think he puts so much, he's quiet, but I think inside he puts so much pressure on himself that when things start to go bad, I think he gets down on himself and he needs to learn to bounce back quicker. He will bounce back. He's too good not to bounce back, and we're seeing him playing better right now already. But I think he just needs to shorten his memory and forget about mistakes. Go to the bench, forget about it, and move on.
But I think it also does not help that the defense hasn't been very good at all this season. So it's been a lot more pressure, again, on Jeff Petry to elevate his game and be that guy. And perhaps that was something that weighed on him as well, as that he felt maybe overworked. And then also the confidence factor, thinking about some mistakes that he made a little bit too long.
And he's had different partners too, which is...
Well, that is a big problem, right? I mean, I think Petry, anywhere in the NHL, you see almost everybody go through a little peak and valley. They do well, then they slow down a little bit. The fact that the defense has been the number one issue on this team, on top of making a mistake here or there, there's always pressure on these guys. So even if he did have a good game, and let's say he personally had a good game, the team lost. He's that type of guy that's not going to be like, oh, I played a great game, by the way. No, it's about team. So if the team's not playing well, Jeff Petry's not a happy man, not a happy person, doesn't play well. So it goes all the way along. And I think there's a little bit of fatigue as well.
Well, teams go through sumps, players go through sumps. A 30-goal scorer, there's 52 games a year he's not scoring. He's going through a little slump. But like I said, he's too good of a player not to get out of it. And I think with him, you say he's played a lot of minutes, maybe a little bit tired, but I think mentally he gets down on himself too much. And I think that was why it was so key when the Habs had that Saturday, Sunday off, that Claude Julien gave them both days off. Stay away from the rink for a couple of days. Moving forward, I think that's going to pay dividends because they had a really grueling stretch there. They played, I think it was 10 games in 18 days, and I think guys were tired, and especially the defense, which has been playing so many minutes since Victor Mete got hurt. I think 2 days away from the rink really did them, and Jeff Petry also really will help them moving forward.
Okay. Go to hockeyinsideout.com now and check out this week's full episode.